おかえり。
はあ？誰だよお前。なんで俺の部屋に。
つかさ。
He ignores me as I tremble with anger and taps on the keyboard with his middle finger.
おい、勝手に触んな。
この中のデータさっぱりわかんねえんだけど、どうなってんだよこれ。ここに入ってるオールメイトの改造プログラムも複雑だし、あんた一体何なの？
知るか。いいから出てけよ。
The man laughs through his nose as he's looking down on me and stands up.
あんたさ、俺のこと知らねえの
I do, but apparently Aoba do not.
は？
知ってると思うんだけど。
全然知らねえし、人違いだろ。
The man looks into my eyes and opens his mouth slowly.
この度はお越しいただき至極光栄。それでは楽しいゲームを始めよう。
Yep. I've heard this somewhere before. What? Where was it? I've got a very unpleasant feeling.
これでもわからない？
The man takes something out of his pants pocket. It's something full of rabbit heads, a keychain.
ん？
This guy. Satisfied with my reaction, the man drops the keychain and looks at me.
演出としては結構面白かっただろう。宛先間違いの宅配便とか。
お前、あの時の辻斬りか。しかも宅配便って、うちに発注したのもお前か。
ああ、いろいろ調べたらあんたがあの店で働いてるって分かったから、あんたに来てもらおうと思ってね。別に金は払ってたし、そっちの店としちゃ特に損もしなかっただろ。
そういう問題じゃねえよ。
I recall how completely at a loss Haga-san was, and the anger wells up.
つかあんたさ、前もそうだったんだけど、俺とライムやった時何したんだよ。
何の話だ。
とぼけんな。どうやって俺に勝ったのかって聞いてんだよ。
What? He did?
勝った？
During the drive-by thing, I think I beat this guy? I can't remember.
だんまりかよ。なんか言え。
違う。覚えてないんだ。
は？
あのライムの時、最後は結局どうなったのか全然覚えてねえんだよ。
The man frowns a little, but immediately forms a straight face again.
そういう逃げ方するんだ。
Suddenly, he grabs me by my coat collar and presses me against the wall. This guy's stronger than he looks.
だったら実力行使だ。あんたにはこっちの方が効きそうだしな。
話せよ。
つかさ、本当に覚えてねえの？
覚えてねえよ。
The man stares into my eyes intently as if trying to find something.
あんた、もう一度ライムで俺と戦えよ。
Give me a break.
がライムとか知らねえし。
I'm pressed against the wall with even more force.
まだ言うのか。だったらあんたの大事なもんを壊す。あんたが何を大事にしてるのか知ってるぜ。ちゃんとな。
You little bitch. The man's eyes look at the computer, suggesting something. What this guy is talking about is probably Ren. He's threatening me. If I don't accept, he's really gonna do it. A dangerous atmosphere fills the room. But even now, I don't feel like fighting him in rhyme. And I'm beginning to get angry at his ridiculous behavior. Oh my god. Let me save. Well guys, I don't know how you feel about this, but I don't really wanna fight him. But I don't really think that we even have any choice. But I'll go probably for the second choice, just to see if I can get out of it. Wait, isn't this just like a kid throwing a temper tantrum?
お前な、少しは人の話聞け。俺は別に白切ってるわけじゃねえんだよ。
I stare firmly at his eyes, truly trying to convince him.
お前に勝ったとか本当に覚えてねえし、ライムのこともよくわかんねえんだよ。だから。
But I'm rudely pushed down in the middle of my sentence. Really? Is it already happening? Like all the... Okay. While I endure the pain that hits straight to my back, the man sits on my stomach. Oh my god, yeah, it's happening.
おい、何やってんだよ。
うるせえよ。
With an indifferent expression, the man holds my arm and suddenly twists it.
いってたたたた。
腕の一本くらいなくたってライムはできる。
What a douchebag. This guy.
腕折られたくないなら戦えよ。
My arm creaks, bent backwards and twisted at the joint. I absolutely do not want to do rhyme. I don't want to make any trouble for Ren either. What should I do? Oh god, another choice. Save! We have if I hear someone on the stairs or I hear something on the roof? Why would you hear something on the roof? Let's go with stairs, I suppose. Just now, a sound came from the stairs. But I can't afford to think about what it is.
Over!
I made the right choice. Thank you, God. Suddenly the door opens and Kojak flies in.
コジャク、なんで？
水木のことで話しに行くってメールしただろう。んなことよりてめえ青葉から離れろ。
Kojak growls and grabs the man. The man falls down on the floor with Kojak and struggle begins. My arm is released and now I'm free, but it's already too late.
お前らやめろ！
この
おい！
I can't stop them because they're rolling and tumbling all over the place. The man avoids Kojak's attack and grabs his shoulder, trying to kick him in the stomach. Kojak dodges it with his hand and returns the favor with a headbutt. Nice. That slows the man's movements, but he immediately kicks Kojak in the stomach again.
やろう。
Kojak retreats to a safe distance, and the knee of the man goes above the hem of his kimono. Kojak, fed up with the bratty man who won't behave, raises his feet fiercely. Then a sound comes from the window. Everyone's attention is turned to there.
マスター
Oh my god, this is like a bad drama. I don't even know anymore. What the F?
うるさいんだよお前たち！いい加減にしな！
Oh my god, that scared me. Okay, I guess I'm fine. But this is... I don't even know anymore. The door opens violently and Granny's angry voice echoes through the room. Look at all of them three lining up. Like, I bet they're so scared of his granny. So much. This is so stupid. Okay. Kojaku, the man in the green, Guessman's guy, and I stopped moving and turned to look at Granny as we were little chicks.
お前たち！
A very visible blood vessel appears on her forehead, and she looks at us with eyes burning with anger.
全員下へ行きな！今すぐにだ！
Look at that face. So sorry for the noises.
てって。
Following Granny's orders, we hid downstairs and sat silently at the table. My head hurts. Granny hit me. Of course, everyone else got the same treatment. Every one of us was at fault, so as a result we were all hit. And now there are large bumps on our heads. When I saw Granny going over to hit the man in the green earlier, I was afraid he would fight back, but even though he was in an openly bad mood, he didn't really say anything. I wonder why? Because his opponent was a delicate old person? Or maybe it was something completely different. When Granny asked me how all of this happened in the first place, I confessed to forgetting to lock the front door again. And I was also given a bump on the head. I'll make sure to never forget to lock the front door again.
まさか僕までお商売に扱ってしまうとは。
Well, that reminds me, this gas mask guy said his name was Clear when I met him before. He was the same suspicious presence as the man in green.
青葉、ちょっとこっちへ来な。
Hey, hey.
Granny calls me into the kitchen and I stand up from my chair while rubbing the bump. Earlier, I heard the sound of something being fried and a sweet smell filled the air. Now, when I look at Granny's hands, I see donuts piled up in basket, covered with kitchen paper. Yummy. So she really was cooking things for us.
持っていきな。飲み物は全員茶でいいだろう。
はいはい。あ、そうだばあちゃ
なんだい。
ん。もう起きても大丈夫なのか？腰は？
いや、わかるだろう。くだらないことを聞いてないで、さっさと行きな。
Granny drives me off and I return to the table with the donuts. Then I fill everyone's teacup and return to my own seat. After a while, Granny comes to sit down too.
人間腹が膨れりゃ怒りも自然と収まるもんだ。とっとと食っちまいな。
やっぱり作ってたのってこれか。匂いで分かったぜ。タエさんのドーナツは格別なんだよな。
いいから早く食いな。
So cute! Kobayu! Kojaku, who knows the smell of Granny's donuts well, immediately reaches out to the basket. The man in the green and the gas mask guy keep staring at the donuts as if they were completely alien objects.
食うなら食う。食わないなら食わないではっきりしな。
The gas mask guy can't eat if he doesn't remove the mask. And the man in green doesn't even seem to want to eat in the first place. I didn't think he would, but surprisingly enough, he picks up a donut. He still looks grumpy, but he starts to nibble at his donut.
甘い。
そりゃあそうだろ。そういう食べ物だよ。
だとしても甘い。
無理して食わなくてもいいよ。
Granny snorts, displeased. The man continues gawning at his donut. What? It's completely impossible to read what this guy is thinking. I then look at the gas mask guy to Clear. And it looks like he hasn't moved at all.
食べないのか？うまいぜ、ばあちゃんのドーナツ。
食べますよ。
早く食えば。
はい、食べます。
Hey? Clear keeps still. If he can't eat, if he doesn't take off his mask, will he still take one? Expecting something to happen, I continue to stare at Clear while slightly sipping my tea.
あれ？
What? I realize a donut from Clear's side of the basket is now gone. What? And I think his mask is moving up and down.
お前、もしかして今食べた？
はい、食べました。美味しいです。
神業だろ。
Probably. Did he eat it while wearing his gas mask? How? Yes, tell me, I don't know. Well, let's not go there. I grab a donut and start eating too. Granny's donuts are good even when cooled down, but when they're freshly made, a special gentle sweetness will flow through your mouth when you take a bite. As I taste my donut, Kojak, who already finished eating, stands up. He turns around before going into the hallway and beckons to me to come over. Me? When I point to myself, Kojaku nods several times. What is it? I lower my half-eaten donut and stand up to go into the hallway with Kojak.
なんかよくわかんねえことになっちまったな。
I guess he wanted to escape the strange atmosphere in the living room. He lets out a sigh, maybe because he only feels comfortable away from everyone else.
まあ、そうだな。
それはともかく水木のことだ。連絡取ったか？それか会いに行ったりとか。
ああ、電話した。大丈夫だとは言ってたけど、やっぱりちょっと元気がなかった感じがするな。
そうか。
水木に何かあったのか？
いやな、水木が変だってお前にメールしただろう。あの時うちのチームのやつらとドライジュースのやつらが少し揉めたんだ。その場に水木もいたんだけどよ、あいついつもならそういう時は絶対仲裁に入るだろう。なのになんか上の空でぼーっとしてる感じで喧嘩も見てるだけで止めようとしねえんだ。結局俺が間に入ったんだけどな。どうも水木の様子がおかしいと思ってよ。大丈夫かって声かけたんだよ。そしたらほっといてくれって睨まれてよ。
水木に？
ああ、あいつらしくないっつうか、何か思い詰めたような顔をしてたんだよな。青葉、思い当たることねえのか？あいつが最近悩んでたこととか。
この前水木の店に行った時に神隠しの話が出たんだけど。
ああ、あのリブのチームが丸ごと消えるってやつか。
そのことを結構気にしてた感じだったな。
確かに最近神隠しにあったチームがいるって話は聞いたが。
What the heck? Both Kojaku and I are surprised when we suddenly hear a high-pitched voice. Something right behind my back falls on the floor.
こいつ、あいつの。
What rolls on the floor is one of the cubes that the rabbit-headed man had attached to his waist. It was in the hood of my jacket? The cube hops back towards the living room.
あいつ。
A jerk. Kojaku chases after the cube into the living room.
おいクソ坊主、今の盗み聞きしてやがったな。
別に聞かれたら困るような内容でもなかっただろ。
てめえ。
Little bitch.
神隠しとかリブなんて今時流行らねえし、とりあえず盛り上がるイベント起こしとけって感じなんじゃねえの。
んだと。
Kojak's voice shows clear anger.
おい、あんまり舐めたこと言ってんじゃねえぞ。実際に戻ってこねえ連中だっているんだよ。
知らねえよ。怖えならリブやめりゃいいだけの話なんじゃねえの。
この野郎。
Kojak becomes angry and the man looks back at him even more coldly.
てめえ、名前は何だ。
先に名乗るのが礼儀だろ。
てめえみたいなのに礼儀もクソもあるか。
なら聞くなよ。
ちょっと待った。あんまり険悪になるなって。こっちは公爵。お前は？
ノイズ。
Little bitch from now on.
ノイズ。てめえみたいなのは虫が好かねえ。
別にあんたに好かれようなんて思ってない。
野郎。
そこまでだ。
Granny, who'd remained silent until now, suddenly cuts off and hastily between the two. Granny, who remained silent until now, suddenly cuts off all hostility between the two with a single sentence.
喧嘩ならよそでやっとくれ。うるさいったらありゃしない。
すまねえ、タイさん。
Glancing at the apologizing Kojaku, Noi stands up in silence.
おい、どこ行くんだよ。
帰る。
As soon as he mutters that he leaves the living room.
お前らも食うもん食ったら帰りな。
Claire rises to Granny's voice and bows.
ありがとうございました。それではマスター、さようなら。
あ、ちょい待った。
Claire exits the living room into the hallway, and as I chase after him.
はい、なんでしょ
また会うかどうかはともかくとして、もし月があったらその時は普通に入ってこいよ。
普通とは？
空から降ってくるとかベランダから入ってくるとかじゃなくて、ごく普通に玄関から入れってことだよ。
空とベランダはなぜ行けないのですか？
どう考えてもおかしいだろうが。つかびっくりする。心臓に悪い。
心臓に悪い。なるほど。わかります。
Claire raises his hand with a yes, and then puts it onto his chest.
ここにあるハートのことですよね。
What was that? does that heart mean something? I hope not. I'm going after Kojaku. I hope it doesn't mean anything.
まあそうだけど。
マスターといると勉強になります。ありがとうございます。
そうか。
ではまた。
おう。
But when once again Claire leaves from the entryway.
何なんだあのガスマスク。
I don't know myself. Kojaku returns to the hallway from the living room, muttering about Claire.
俺もよくわかんね
Yep.
知り合いなんじゃねえのか。
え。知り合いつうか違うと思う。やっぱよくは。
おいおい
Sorry.
しっかりしてくれよ。
Kojaku looks amazed, but unexpectedly he wraps his neck with one hand as if he's embarrassed.
さっきは悪かったな。つい熱くなっちまって。タイさんにもちゃんと伝えといてくれ。
ねえねえ、Kojaku senpai. Do you have a crush on Alba? ねえ、Kojaku senpai.
さっき謝ったし大丈夫だろ。
あとお前の部屋で暴れちまったことも悪かった。
まあしょうがねえし、お前があそこまで怒るのは久しぶりに見たけど。
俺ダメなんだよ、ああいう折れることを知らなさそうなやつ。
Kojak sighs with defeated expression.
つか今思い出したがあいつライムのチームやってるだろう。
ライムの？
ああ、確かラフラビットって名前だ。前にうちのが向こうのチームメンバーと喧嘩沙汰になって、その時にあいつを見た記憶がある。あいつも俺がリブやってるのを知ってたっぽいし、多分そうだろうな。考えれば考えるほど胸くそ悪いな。
ライムにもチームとかあるんだな。知らなかった。
チームができ始めたのは最近らしいけどな。つっても効率よく情報を集めるために組んでるようなもんらしいぜ。味気ねえよな。
In RIB, there are a lot of guys who think that being teammates equals being family, but Rhyme might be different in that aspect. Dry and efficient. Just by looking at noise, it's clear enough.
まああいつのことはともかく、水木は俺もサポートできるようにしておく。お前も何か分かったら連絡くれ。
なあ。
じゃあな。
Kojak raises one hand and walks out the front door. Oh my god, this one was pretty long. But yeah, kind of fun, I have to say. Pretty interesting. Okay, so for today it's all, guys, and see you next time. Bye bye, senpais and kohais.